if you would please rise and welcome the 151st graduating class of Ashland High School, the class of 2024. Please remain standing. Please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by the Ashland High School Chorus. Just another reminder for those that are just coming in, there is overflow seating as well as air conditioning in the auditorium, and the ceremony is being live streamed. Good evening and welcome. My name is Kelly St. Kerr. I'm the very proud principal here at Ashland High School. On behalf of Ashland Public Schools, it brings me great pleasure to welcome you all gathered here today to celebrate the commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. This evening, on behalf of Ashland Public Schools, I would like to express my gratitude to the Ashland School Committee, Select Board, and other elected officials, both past and present, for their unwavering support and service to Ashland. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the military personnel and first responders in the audience with us tonight, including our graduating seniors who have enlisted after graduation. I ask you all to please stand. Our enlisted and first responders and graduates who will be enlisting, please stand. I also invite all current, retired, and former educators and staff of Ashland Public Schools to please rise to be acknowledged. Your commitment and your significant role in the journey our students are ending today is very deeply appreciated. Preparing for today took a great deal of organization and collaboration. I'd like to also thank everyone involved, Mrs. Blank, Mrs. Cheney, and Mrs. Duane. You do it all, each and every day. Mr. Mall and Mrs. Namath, thank you for preparing our students to be part of the musical presentations this evening. Mr. Murray, Mr. Burgess, and the entire facilities and custodial team, we are grateful for your efforts in setting up and helping direct this event. And Mrs. Benstock and Ms. Naughton, your guidance as class advisors has allowed these students to enjoy many traditions and celebrations during their time as students, and we are grateful. Last but certainly not least, thank you to the parents and guardians who are present here today, as well as those who are not able to be present but have helped to shape these wonderful human beings. Sorry, my daughter's school is calling right now. As educators, we appreciate your trust and support in us as we help to prepare them for their future. This group is well prepared to embark on their new journeys and embrace the opportunities ahead. To the class of 2024, today, as we gather here to celebrate this occasion, I want to take a moment to acknowledge each and every one of you. As I reflect on your time here at Ashland High School, I am struck not only by your academic achievements, but also by your remarkable kindness and compassion that you have shown to one another and to our community. Your acts of generosity, empathy, and inclusivity have left an indelible mark on this school. And you have touched the lives of those around you. Looking out at this class, I am filled with pride. You are moving into an adult world that is often divided, yet I am hopeful because you have demonstrated that kindness and understanding are powerful forces for unity and change. Whether it was lending a helping hand to a struggling classmate, standing up for what you believe is right, or simply offering a word of encouragement, each act you have demonstrated has made a difference and helped to create a culture of compassion within these school walls. It was a true pleasure to watch the joy you shared this week, coming together as a class for your final events. As you get ready to move into this new chapter in your lives, I hope you carry the lessons you have learned here with you, the importance of compassion, the understanding that every mistake is a chance to learn something new, the value of hard work, and the belief in yourselves and your ability to make a difference. Remember that the greatest achievements are not measured solely by awards, but by the impact you have on the lives of others. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with the same enthusiasm and positivity that brought you to this point. Keep smiling through the hard times and lean on each other. Tonight, we celebrate not only the end of your academic career in the Ashland Public Schools, but also the remarkable young adults you have become. May you continue to grow, learn, and make a positive impact on this world. At this time, I would like to invite your class president, Morgan Debanowitz, to the podium to share a few thoughts. You do? Thank you.
Whoa. This is a lot more nerve-wracking than practicing to my stuffed animals at home. First and foremost, I would like to thank all the teachers and faculty who've made it possible for us to be here tonight. Also, thank you to our friends and family members who've shown up to celebrate this incredible accomplishment with us. A special shout out to my family for their unwavering support, and to my brother Andrew. Thank you for being brave enough to watch me outshine your graduation speech from last year. Andrew, are you filming this? For those of you with siblings, you know that everything, and I mean everything, is a competition. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my fellow friends, classmates, and graduates for sticking by each other throughout both the longest and the shortest years of our lives. Congratulations, class of 2024. We finally made it. These past few years have been a thrilling journey. When I look around the room today, I recall some of my fondest memories, and I see some of my best friends. I'm proud of the person I've become over these past few years, and I'm sure many of you are too. Seniors, it feels like just yesterday I was at convocation asking you to picture the version of yourself you wanted to be by graduation and make the necessary changes to get you there. So, how'd you guys do? Okay, you don't have to tell me. And as I'm sure you're all hoping to hear life advice from an 18-year-old tonight, I promise to keep it brief. If you remember anything from what I say tonight, let it be to bloom where you are planted. Until now, many of us have done what is expected of us. We showed up at Ashland High School every day. Well, most of us. Because the state required it and our parents happened to live in Ashland. We bloomed where our families planted us. What you do next is entirely up to you. You may know exactly where you want to go from here, but a lot of you don't, and that's okay. Who knows? Maybe you'll end up at a school with a cooler mascot than a clocker. Wherever you end up, you have the potential to be the best version of yourself. While each of us may have different goals and aspirations, we can all work at leaving a lasting impact on those we encounter. For those of you who have been at Ashland since elementary school, do you remember the book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? If not, here's a quick recap. In the story, each person carries an imaginary bucket with their happy thoughts and feelings. You can fill others' buckets by uplifting them through compliments or making someone feel seen and heard, like, "Hey Maggie, that hat looks stunning on you." You see how easy that was? You can also be a bucket dipper by taking away from others' happiness, by cutting someone in the lunch line or saying something mean. While this book initially taught us to be kind to each other on the playground, the same message applies right now. Each interaction with someone is an opportunity to fill their bucket. Our actions have consequences, whether we intend for them or not. So whatever life throws at you next, choose to be a bucket filler, not a bucket dipper. The future holds so much in store for all of us. And while I have no doubt that many of you will go on to accomplish great things, I want to ask you not, what are you going to do next, but rather, who are you going to be? People will remember you for your character and your kindness, not your achievements or material success. So wherever you're planted next, at college, a job, or the military, bloom into a kind and genuine person. It is not about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. Although many of us may feel overwhelmed by what comes next, remember to be great people as you strive to do great things. Class of 2024, this chapter of our lives has come to an end. But our story continues, so bloom wherever you are planted next. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. At this time, I would invite the senior members of chorus to join one last time as our chorus performs Like an Eagle. Thank you very much for your respect and patience. I will remind you again, there's plenty of space in the auditorium. If people are looking for a little time to cool off, we are being live streamed there. Some of our students have been members of Ashland Public Schools since Pitaway. Some of you joined us along the way. But you've all come together to be a class that supports each other. Again, what is special about Ashland Public Schools is the acceptance and inclusion we represent. I'm very excited today to introduce this year's class address by Isabella Burgos.
All right, so before I begin, I just want to say I'm going to try and not cry, so please bear with me. Good evening, faculty members, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Isabella Burgos, and I am both nervous and honored here today to stand before you on this momentous occasion. Although I am nervous, I think that as a pre-communications major, I should be able to communicate in front of crowds, so here I go. Today marks the end of a new beginning. As the class of 2024 moves on to the next chapter of their lives, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything that we have accomplished and everything that we have learned, not only as a student, but as an individual. I'm sure many of us have been grappling with the same questions throughout our high school years, whether it may be, what are you studying in college, or what are you going to do next? What you are going to do differs greatly from who you are going to be. As I think about my past, I realize it has shaped me to become the person that I am today. If you were to have asked me 8 years ago to stand in front of a crowd, independently speaking about our experiences as a whole, I wouldn't have believed it. Not only because I was literally 10 years old, but also because I had not met all the people that I've come with along the way. But through growth and maturity came the acknowledgement and appreciation of someone who has guided and supported me along the way. Growing up as an only child, all I really had was my mom. I remember being outside in the Florida air, playing with Barbies and planting flowers in her garden as my mom sipped on her coffee alongside me. It was a daily ritual to only be with each other. learning new things such as how to be imaginative, like looking at the clouds to see what shapes they make, or learning how to be compassionate and caring, as my mom taught me how to feed the ducks that would accompany me as I played with my Barbies. However, following not too soon after that came a part of my life where I would have found myself at home after school most of the days. As a 10-year-old, I never understood completely why, but because of this, I learned to pass the time by making little music videos on VideoStar or vlogging myself doing little routines. Little did I know my mom was working 3 jobs at the time, 2 being employment jobs and 1 taking on the role of being a father. Through the process of understanding this, I grew up to become more independent in order to take some weight off of my mom's shoulders. And with independency came finding what I liked and what I disliked, who and what I surrounded myself with, how to be a kid, how to be a teen, and now learning how to be an adult. I learned how to appreciate the little things in life. And without knowing it, I had not only found my profound passion for capturing moments of life in cinematography, but the understanding of judging people not by what they are doing, but who they choose to be. As I grew older, I learned to become more understanding with the idea that my mom didn't want to do 2 jobs and miss out on some of my childhood experiences. Instead, she wanted to be financially supportive in order to be the role model she is today. I also just realized I also never told my mom I was doing this speech, so hey. With that being said, what I want us to consider is what does it mean to be a human being and not a human doing. As I stand before the class of 2024, wherever life may take them, I would describe them as a diligent and committed community rather than just a group of faculty members and graduating students. Whether this may be associated as a community of sharing a classroom or a Zoom call, borrowing a pencil, lending a hair tie, or biking during quarantine, we have all shared a connection throughout all these years. I knew the moment I walked into Ashland schools in 5th grade that I wasn't just a student. I grew up as a classmate, as a girl behind the camera, as a teammate, as a coworker, and as a friend. We grew up surrounded not only by teachers and staff, but by supporters and by wise role models. We grew up not only with the parents of friends, but with people who have welcomed us into their homes with open, loving arms and as one of their own. Shout out the Roamers. We grew up not only as the class of 2024, but with other kids who have taught us the true meaning of being surrounded by the richness of kindness, the process of maturity and self-acceptance, companionship, laughter, and unity, which we will all take with us throughout the next chapter of our lives. We all matured, and we all grew up. If there is one thing you take from this speech, I hope it is one thing. As a human being, we should learn to acknowledge the obstacles that life throws at us and learn to face it with more certainty. Because after all we have is right now, and what we are being is present. And as I stand here today, I am certain in one thing. Through all the obstacles, we still made it. Thank you.
At this time, I invite Rachel Zhu to perform for us Whispering Woods.
Thanks, Bob. Good evening. I'm Jim Adams, Superintendent of Schools. Each year, it gives me great honor to present the two highest achieving students for the graduating class. Our class salutatorian this year is Nathan Gelfand. Nathan has been a consistently excellent student athlete at Ashland High School, where he has been a leader on the AHS cross country and swim teams. A four-year member of both sports, he has been selected as a TVL All-Star for swimming his freshman and junior years and as a Boston Globe All-Star. A dedicated member of his community, Nathan has donated his time to organizations such as the Pearl Street Food Pantry in Framingham, the Ashland Farmers Market, and Project Just Because. Academically, Nathan is one of our top students and serves as vice president of the robotics club and math team. In his spare time, he creates music, pixel art animations, and video games. Nathan applied to numerous competitive schools and was accepted to Rochester Institute of Technology, Worcester Polytechnic Institute, Brandeis, Middlebury College, and Dartmouth College. Nathan looks forward to continuing his work in STEM by majoring in computer science at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. I present to you Nathan Gelfand as this year's salutatorian. Our distinguished class valedictorian, Tanush Garg, is a beacon of academic excellence. His commitment to our curriculum is unparalleled. He has fearlessly taken on the most challenging course load, including 14 advanced placement courses, all of which he excelled in. Tanush has served AHS community as president of the Math Club, vice president of the senior class, co-president of the Stock Market Club, and a volunteer at the Ashland Farmers Market. Tanush has a particular talent in mathematics, and because of his exceptional score, he qualified for the USA Junior Math Olympiad. In addition, he earned a perfect score the first time he took the ACT and subsequently earned a nomination for the United States Presidential Scholars Program. Tanush, a future economist and computer scientist, has made significant strides in this field already. He's interned with Dr. Sarah Ellison at MIT and Dr. Melissa Dell at Harvard University, which has provided him with very valuable experience. His dedication to learning is unwavering, as he plans to continue his economics and computer science studies at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, where he was accepted into a very competitive early decision program. I present this year's valedictorian of the class of 2024, Tanush Garg.
Hello, faculty, administrators, proud parents, anxious graduates, and disinterested siblings. I'd like to begin by thanking my parents and brother for supporting me throughout the way and helping me with all my art projects every year. I'd like to thank my friends for not always drafting me last when we play basketball, Mr. Campbell, commencement speeches by Mark Rober and Ryan Burtons that inspired some of my speech, Paul, who's one of our janitors, Miss St. Kerr, Miss LaChapelle, teachers, and other administration. Well, fellow graduates, we made it. Today, I speak with great happiness that we're all able to be here, as well as some sadness that we might be cooked since AI could replace all our jobs in the future. While it seems like we were late for almost everything good that was supposed to happen to us, a new Mendez and an 8th grade DC trip, Some of our best memories were formed in these very hallways. Friends forever, memories for a millennium. These will be things we'll hold on for the rest of our lives. I mean, we've gone through so much together. COVID, Triple E, and Community Service Day. Now, I'm not going to say that our class is going to change the world and become the world's greatest scientists and athletes. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And contrary to how much of a nerd you might think I am from Mr. Adams' description, I also scroll on TikTok for 3 hours a day. But what I will say is that we all have the experience and capacity to strive to become the world's greatest doctors and scientists, to strive to become the next Einstein, or the next LeBron James, or the next Taylor Swift, or Superman, or whoever your idol may be. Because if there's one thing that we all have in common, it's that we know how to push through failure and towards success. I mean, all of us here have gone through some sort of adversity or defeat in their lives. For example, I'll always remember my first time watching The Dark Knight in my living room. I remember telling my parents, "Mom, Dad, when I'm older, I want to save Gotham and be like Batman too." My dad stared at me and told me, "Dhanush, go put on your cap and gown, you graduate tomorrow." Class of 2024, it's truly been an honor serving as your vice president and now as your valedictorian. I wouldn't be here without the help of all of you and without you all by my side. Life isn't easy, but all of us should feel ready. ChatGPT is nothing on us. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2024, and Celtics in 4.
Okay. It is now the time we've been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Mrs. Reap and Dr. Kyra will be reading our names tonight. I ask that after each name is read, if you will hold your applause, as the class officers will be reading a statement of thanks and future plans from each graduate.
I got it. Tanush Garg. Tanush will be studying economics and computer science at Brown University, and he thanks his parents, his brother, and his friends for their support. Nathan Lawrence
Gelfand.
Nathan is majoring in computer science at UMass Amherst in the Honors College. He would like to thank his parents and his brother for their endless support.
Morgan Catherine Dubanowitz.
Morgan will be studying human and organizational development at Vanderbilt University next year, and she wishes to thank her friends and family for their support.
Ellie Ann Lemeshov.
Ellie will be studying finance at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for their support.
LaRon Resheff.
LaRon will be studying international relations at Bryant University on a pre-law track and wishes to thank her parents and her family abroad for their love and support.
Natalie Andrea Dunbar.
Natalie will be attending Worcester State University next year and would like to thank her family and teachers for all of their support.
Senna Elise Arms.
Senna will be studying marketing and sustainability at the University of New Hampshire and wishes to thank her family for their support.
Emily Grace Umholtz.
Emily will be attending Penn State University, majoring in forensic chemistry. She would like to thank her parents and friends for their love and support.
Ryan Richard Abkunis.
Ryan will be studying business administration at the University of Vermont and wishes to thank his parents for their support.
Chase Marcus Abrams.
Chase will be studying sports, media, and communication at the University of Rhode Island and is super grateful for the support from his friends and family.
Cameron James Antonuk.
Cameron will be studying civil engineering at The Ohio State University and wishes to thank his parents for their support.
Andrew Gardner Apke.
Andrew will be attending Brigham Young University and thanks his parents for their guidance.
Jaeli Dayanara Armijo Borja.
Jaeli wants to study biomedicine and she is grateful for the support for her parents, aunt, and uncle in her life.
Kaylee Ivelisse Arroyo.
Kaylee will be studying psychology at American International College and wishes to thank her family and friends for being there for her.
Isaac Ayers.
Isaac is going to UMass Lowell for engineering and he's thankful for his family.
Isha Beg.
Isha will be attending Northeastern University studying biology this fall and would like to thank her friends, family, and especially her sister Iman.
David Joseph Bowden Jr.
David will be studying computer science at the University of New Hampshire.
Myra Rosemary Beckwith. Brianna Michelle Bonilla Ventura.
Brianna will be majoring in nursing at Emmanuel College and would like to thank her mom and her grandma for all their love and support because this is the reason why she's here today.
Jaden Miguel Borges. Kevin Botsis. Olivia Catherine Belanger.
Olivia will be studying pre-health management, policy, and information at Florida State University. She would like to thank her family and friends for their love and support.
Kylie Alexis Bradford Koshavaki.
Kylie will be studying business at UMass Dartmouth and would like to thank her mom and Mrs. Shields for their support.
Zachary John Brennan.
Zach will be studying mechanical engineering at University of Massachusetts Lowell and wants to thank his parents for all their support and encouragement.
Jake Robert Brown.
Jake will be studying business at Bryant University and thanks his parents and teachers for their support.
Isabella Burgos.
Isabella will be attending UMass Amherst and wants to thank Mrs. Shields, Mrs. Eburn, Mrs. Wolf, and her mom for supporting her along the way.
Koe Bhavana Cade.
Koe's not sure what she'll be doing, but would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers.
Elora Cajolet.
Alora will be majoring in marine biology at Roger Williams University, and she wishes to thank her parents and all her teachers.
Waleda Ferreira Campos.
Walida will be studying nursing at Regis College, and she would like to thank herself for not giving up and always doing her best.
Jared Allen Canning.
Jared would like to thank Miss LaChapelle and Mr. McKeon for helping him throughout his 4 years here. He couldn't have done it without either of you.
Margaret Kimberly Carter.
Maggie will be studying communications at Penn State University and would like to thank her family for all their support.
Quincy Charles Carter.
Big shout out to Mom and Dad for everything.
Nathaniel Patrick Kavanaugh.
Nate will be attending the University of New Hampshire.
Emma Day Chapman.
Emma will be attending Endicott College in the fall to study nursing and would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for their endless support.
Wiley Rebecca Chapman.
Wiley will be studying health and human services at the University of New Hampshire and would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their endless support.
Anna Sophia Chumakov.
Anna will be studying at Florida State University as a presidential scholar. She thanks her parents and her older sister for always supporting her.
Ethan Matthew Chinello. Jason Crispin Vega. Anna Marie Cunha.
Anna will be studying animal science at the University of Rhode Island. She thanks all of her friends and family for their loving support.
Jessica Nicole Darnell. Joshua James Darnell.
Josh wants to thank his family and friends for their support.
Samantha Ray DiBernardo.
Sammy will continue her education through cosmetology school. She'd like to thank her friends and family for their support through high school.
Jasmine Marie Delgado.
Jasmine will be continuing her academic career at the University of New Hampshire and would like to thank her parents and family for all of their support.
Christina Rose Dennis.
Chrissy will be attending Worcester State for business and would like to thank her family, most specifically her mom.
Arjun Deshpande.
Arjun would like to study computer science at UMass Lowell and would like to thank his parents and friends for their support.
Gautam Deshpande.
Gautam will be attending Virginia Tech and wants to thank his parents.
Maya Grace Dickinson.
Maya will be studying mathematics at Colgate University and wishes to thank her family for always supporting her.
Alex John Dinsdale.
Alex will be studying business at The Ohio State University and wants to thank his family and friends for their support.
Sevag Dokenjian.
Savag is attending Merrimack College to study computer science. He would like to thank his family and friends.
Vanessa Marie Douglas.
Vanessa will be studying engineering at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank her parents and teachers for helping her along the way.
Michael Thomas Ducharme.
Michael would like to thank his mom and his dad, and a huge thanks to his papa for always being there for him. Michael would like to thank Ms. LaChapelle.
Pedro Vader Eldon.
Pedro will be pursuing his automotive career at Mass Bay and wishes to show thanks to Ms. LaChapelle, Ms. McEwen, and Ms. McMahon for their gratitude, support, and encouragement throughout the last several years in pushing him to where he needed to be.
Ava Elizabeth Elgart.
Ava will be studying psychology at Emmanuel College and wishes to thank her parents for their love and their support throughout her journey.
Kaylee Marie Eng.
Kaylee will be studying English creative writing with a minor in theater studies at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She would like to thank her family and her friends for all their support.
Brian Alexis Escobar.
Brian would like to thank all of his teachers for helping him in this high school journey.
Carlos Josue Espino.
Carlos will be studying business management at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank God, his family, friends, teachers, and coaches for all of their support.
Christopher Sean Fagan.
Chris will be studying mechanical engineering at Lehigh University.
Victoria Lima Fagundes.
Victoria will be going to Mass Bay for a year and then transferring to Florida Atlantic University. She'll be studying early childhood education. Victoria would like to thank her family, friends, and Ms. Shields for supporting her along the way.
Arian Jacob Feenstra.
Ariane will be attending the University of Iowa to study mathematics. We'd like to thank his family, friends, and teachers.
Antonio William Fatanides.
Cal will be studying music education at Ithaca College in the fall and would like to thank his parents and his brother for their continuous love and support.
Daniel Stephen Ford. Elizabeth Ann Forster.
Lizzie will be studying biology at SNHU and would like to thank her parents for their support.
Jacob Paul Franzella. Maya Jane Friedman.
Maya will be studying business administration at the University of New Hampshire and would like to thank her parents for all of their support.
Jacob Paul Friels.
Jacob will be studying marine engineering at Massachusetts Maritime Academy.
Matthew Chase Fullen. Chase Everett Garsha.
Chase will be studying business marketing at Keene State College and thanks his family for inspiring him to be where he is today.
Luca Gerber.
Luca will be attending the University of Tampa in the fall and wishes to thank her teachers, friends, and family, especially her sister Izzy.
Elias John Gleason.
Elias will be majoring in finance at Bryant University and would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for all of their help along the way.
Marceli Silva Gomez.
Marceli will be attending Bryant University next year and majoring in finance. She'd like to thank her teachers and friends for their kindness and support throughout these 4 years.
Sarah Gomez.
Sarah will be majoring in biology on pre-med track at Framingham State University. She wishes to thank both of her parents for their love and support.
Delaney Lawson Gravel.
Delaney will be studying business administration at The Ohio State University and wishes to thank her friends and family for all their support.
Jack Michael Grimes.
Jack will be studying criminal justice at Keene State in the fall and would like to thank his mom, dad, and sister for their support in getting him through high school.
Ayla Mary Kathleen Halleck.
Ayla will be studying rehab sciences at Merrimack College and will also be playing for their field hockey team. She would like to thank her mom and family for always supporting her.
Heidi Ann Hausman.
Heidi will be studying international relations and German at Mount Holyoke College, where she will continue playing field hockey. She would like to thank her family and her best friends who have helped her along the way.
Marcos Elil Perot.
We're not talking.
Wait. I got the energy. No. One last time. Who is the GOAT? One more thing. Sweet Caroline. Get them and make me feel so good.
So good, so good, so good. Matthew David Hickey.
Matthew will be attending Providence College in the fall. He would like to thank his family for their support.
Vanessa Claire Honey.
Vanessa will be studying political science at American University, where she wishes to thank her parents for their support.
Mayamin Ibnat.
Mayamine will be studying mechanical engineering. She would like to thank her parents for being incredibly understanding and amazing, and her sister for consistently being by her side. Thank you.
Samisha Irizarry. Lillian Grace Isaac.
Lily will be studying international business at Emmanuel College and would like to thank her parents for their support.
Kirolos Wael Jacob.
Kirolos will be studying business and finance. He would like to thank his parents and sisters for all their support.
Darius Samuel Jebashaker.
Darius will be studying computer science at UMass Lowell and wants to thank his friends for making school a little less boring, as well as Ms. LaChapelle and the teachers and family that helped him along the way.
Jerome Joseph Judge.
Jerry will be studying economics at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. He would like to thank his family and coaches.
Aditi Callie.
Aditi will be studying psychology and public health relations at the University of Massachusetts Lowell and wishes to thank her family, teachers, and friends for their support.
Ilya Carroll. Ryan Maxwell Kaufman. Keegan John Michael Kelly.
Keegan will be studying actuarial mathematics at Bryant University in the fall and would like to thank his parents and his friends for their support.
Camille Kang.
Camille will be studying digital media and design at the University of Connecticut. She would like to thank all her loved ones for their support.
Andrew Patterson Clay.
Andrew will be studying psychology at the University of Delaware and thanks all of his family and friends for their support.
Jason Matthew Kahn. Matthew Daniel Kulaga.
Matt would like to thank his family, friends, and teammates for their help along the way.
Brandon Lamb.
Brandon will be attending UMass Amherst and would like to thank his friends.
Taylor Quinn Lamb.
Taylor will take part in a 3+1 program studying business at Quinnipiac University and would like to thank her parents for always being supportive.
Nicole Elsarine Castellares Laplana.
Nicole is attending Pacific Union College. She wants to thank her family, teachers, and friends.
Alexandra Ruth Lassonde.
Alex will be studying business management at the University of Delaware and wishes to thank her family and friends for their support.
Omari Alexander Lee. Ty Arthur Ledachevsky.
Ty is studying business at Bryant University and wishes to thank his family for all their love and support.
Tiffany Grace Lynn.
Tiffany will be attending the University of Toronto to study statistics. She'd like to thank her family, friends, and the AHS community for helping her get to where she is now.
Shernice Sophie Shisanya Lipoche.
Shernice will be attending Fitchburg State University. She is grateful for everyone who contributed to her success, thankful for her faith which kept her strong and alive, and proud to have persevered through challenges.
Andrew Luquago.
Andrew will be studying biochemistry at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and wishes to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their support.
Ryan Joseph Lirio.
Ryan has enlisted in the Marine Corps in the Intelligence Department with future plans to join the FBI.
Anna Bella McGinnis.
Anna will be attending the University of Connecticut while playing lacrosse there. She would like to thank her friends and family for all their support.
Ian Magnago.
Ian will be studying astrophysics at Stonehill College and would like to thank Ms. LaChapelle and Mr. McEwen for their help and support.
Poliana Martins Maniago. Jamie Danielle Magyar.
Jamie will be studying radiology at Mass Bay and wishes to thank her family, friends, and Ms. Shields for their support.
John David Marchetti.
Sean will be studying business at Clemson University.
Samantha Michelle Martin.
Sammy will be studying health sciences at Sacred Heart University. She would like to thank her friends and family for their support.
Danielle Renee Massaro.
Danielle will be attending Worcester State University with a nursing major and wishes to thank her parents, brother, Mimi, Papa G, Nana, and Papa for all their love and support.
Joseph Antonio Mataris. Jake Michael McReel.
Jake will be attending Bryant and wishes to thank his family and friends.
Ethan Bailey McLeod.
Ethan plans to study nursing and thanks his mom, family, and friends for their support.
Peyton Eleanor McMullen.
Peyton will be studying psychology at Clemson University and wants to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their endless amounts of support.
Ryan Christopher McSweeney.
Ryan is planning on going to UMass Boston in the fall and would like to thank his peers, mom, dad, older siblings, and his dog, Quinn.
Ashley Ale Menges.
Ashley is planning to pursue a career in real estate. She wishes to thank her mother, father, and brother for being her source of support and motivation.
Vincent Mark Mermelstein.
Vince will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall and would like to thank his parents for all their support.
Zachary Seth Missel.
Zach will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall and would like to thank his family and friends.
Oliver Gabriel Morton.
Oliver would like to thank his family, along with Miss Cameron and Dr. Steve, for all the love and support throughout his high school experience.
Lara Mukenden.
Laura will be studying finance at the University of Massachusetts Lowell with a guaranteed transfer to Boston University and wishes to thank her parents and brother for their support.
Haikui Meridian.
Haikui will be studying history and pre-medical biology at the University of Vermont. She wishes to thank her family and loved ones for all their support.
Manish Mutiala.
Manish will be attending Hunt University and studying finance and entrepreneurship. He would like to thank all his teachers and his parents for their love and support.
David Mack Myers.
David will be studying mechanical engineering at the Pennsylvania State University, University Park, and would like to thank his parents, family, and friends for their support.
Samantha Miriam Nakamuli Katamba.
Samantha will be studying neuroscience at UMass Dartmouth, and she wishes to thank Ms. LaChapelle, Ms. McNaney. She would also like to thank everyone who contributed to her success. She also thanks Jesus.
Srinivasa Fanindra Abhinith Narakuchi.
Srini will will be attending Virginia Tech to study aerospace engineering. He expresses his gratitude towards his family and teachers for providing him guidance throughout his grade school years.
Anthony Nevis.
He would like to thank Mr. McEwen and Ms. LaChapelle.
Jordan Ashley Rose Norris. Jordan Norris.
Jordan would like to thank her dad and her grandparents for the consistent support throughout her life. She would also like to thank all of the friends she had throughout her years at Ashland.
Catalane Tina Nunez Rodriguez.
Kathleen will be doing nurse and public health at Worcester State and will finish at MCPHS. She's very thankful for everyone at school who believes she could make it.
Caroline Araujo Oliveira.
She would like to thank her family and friends, and it will be going into the National Guard.
Stella Monette Odepobi.
Stella will be attending the University of Rhode Island this fall, studying business marketing. She would like to thank her friends, family, and loved ones for their constant support.
Freddie's Yair Palma. Sharon Vilas Parcha.
Sharon will be majoring finance at Drexel University and thanks his parents for their support.
Erica Marie Peterson.
Erica will be studying early childhood at Mass Bay Community College and wishes to thank her family for their support in everything.
Braden Culver Pelletier.
Braden will be studying business at Northeastern and he wants to thank his family for their support.
Hannah Teresa Pena.
Hannah will be studying biology and public health at Boston College and would love to thank her parents for their love and support.
Rigido Jose Evanor Perdomo.
Rigido would like to thank Ms. Finn, Mr. McEwen, and Ms. LaChapelle.
Gabriel Goncalves Pereira. Sophia Evelyn Preluck.
Sophia will be studying neuroscience at Sarah Lawrence College. She would like to thank her family and friends for their love and support.
Jordan Marie Pine.
Jordan will be attending Mass Bay Community College where she will study for her EMT certification, then to the Fire Academy to become a firefighter. She wants to thank her family and friends for all their support.
Tyler Arthur Pine.
Tyler will be studying criminal justice at Southern New Hampshire University and thanks his parents for their support.
Nora Lynn Quitt.
Nora is excited to attend UMass Amherst in the fall to study kinesology. I would like to thank her whole family for all their love and support. She would also like to thank her best friend Marissa Rogers for putting up with all her mischief over the past 13 years.
Rugved Rane.
Rugved plans on majoring in finance and pursuing pre-law studies at the Pennsylvania State University and would like to thank his family, his teachers, God, and his friends for their help.
Dean Vincent Reap.
Dean will be studying finance at Bryant University and would like to thank his mom and his dad.
Grant Michael Reap.
Grant would like to thank his friends and family for all their support.
Anoki Leela Reddy.
Anoki would like to thank her family for all the love and support they have given her for these last 4 years.
Sandeep Lakshmi Reddy.
Sandeep will be attending UMass Lowell for business and thanks his family and friends for all their support.
Connor Patrick Reed.
Connor plans to attend UMass Lowell where he will major in business with a concentration in finance. He would like to thank his family, friends, and all those who have helped him be here today.
Matan Reshef.
Matan is attending Binghamton University and is going to major in business and minor in engineering. He would like to thank his family here and in Israel, his friends as coaches, and a special shout out to his twin sister.
Ana Julia Ferreira Ribeiro.
Anna would like to thank her God for helping her throughout these 4 years of school, for setting her for growth, and for molding her into who she has become. She would also like to thank her family for all the support they gave her.
Lily Elizabeth Robinson.
Lily will be studying architecture at Wentworth Institution of Technology and would like to thank her parents and sister for their endless support.
Tyler Andrew Robinson.
Tyler will be studying finance at Bentley University and wishes to thank his parents for their support.
Marissa Allison Rogers.
Marissa will be attending Dickinson Colleges next year and would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their support and guidance. Special shout out to her sister Alexa for always making life interesting.
Caroline Francis Romer.
Caroline will be attending the University of New Hampshire. She would like to thank her family for helping her along the way.
Jessica Oliveira Rosa.
Jess will be studying child development and social work at Emmanuel College and wishes to thank her parents for their support.
Lily Ann Rosenfeld.
Lily will be following a pre-med track and studying psychology and neuroscience at University of Florida. She wishes to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their support.
Adam Edwin Rosoff.
Adam will be studying business at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and wishes to thank his parents and brother for their support.
Sophia Phoebe Daniela Rothkopf.
Sophia would like to thank Phi family for all their love and support.
Alyssa Michelle Rothman.
Alyssa will be studying psychology at Simmons University and wishes to thank her friends and family for their love and support.
Yanni Dimitrios Rosakias.
Yanni will be attending Bentley University and wishes to thank his family and friends.
David Brian Mora Sales.
David would like to thank Miss LaChapelle, Mr. McEwen, his little cousin Penelope, and God.
Cecilia Freitas Santana. Camila Christine de Oliveira Santos. Rachel Santos.
Rachel will be studying nursing at Regis College and wishes to thank her parents and friends for their support.
Kyle Edward Schiller.
Kyle will be studying biology at North Carolina State University and thanks his parents for their support.
Sarah Elise Schiller.
Sarah is going to attend the University of Vermont to study psychology. She would like to thank her family and friends for their support.
Julia Catherine Schreiber.
Julia will be studying business management at Bentley University in the fall, and she would like to thank her friends and family for their support.
Daniel Jonathan Schwartz.
Daniel will be studying finance at Quinnipiac University.
Arush Sharma.
Arush will be studying economics at UC Berkeley and would like to thank his parents, friends, and Mr. Campbell.
Joshua Tyler Syatt.
Josh will be studying mechanical engineering at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank his family for their support.
Abby Ray Silberzweig.
Abby will be studying psychology at the University of Delaware and thanks her family, friends, and teachers for their support.
Lucas Silva.
Lucas plans to pursue his career as an aspiring musician who would like to thank Mr. McKeon, Ms. LaChapelle, and the coaches and staff that have helped him throughout the years.
Mateus De Brito Silva.
Matt would like to thank Ms. LaChapelle, Ms. Bradley, Mr. McEwen, and Mr. Noel.
Gianna Tanya Simonkov.
Gianna will be studying communication science and disorders at the University of Maine. She would like to thank her parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and best friends for all their support.
Aruni Singh.
Arvuni will be studying chemical engineering at Purdue University. Today, she would like to thank her family, teachers, and coaches for helping her through her high school journey. She wishes special thanks to her parents who have supported her the most in achieving her goals.
Stephanie Gonçalves de Sousa.
Stephanie would like to thank her parents for all their endless love and support. Mom, your strength inspires her. Dad, your human advice have been invaluable. And to her grandmother in heaven, your love and wisdom still guides her.
Fiore Jean Latero Souza.
Fiora was excited to attend college and thanks the nurses, cafeteria staff, and of course her family and friends for their support.
Chloe Sarah Steinberg.
Chloe will be studying art and fashion design at Massachusetts College of Art and Design in Boston. She would like to thank everyone who has helped her get to this point.
Smitha Shivani Sudhakar.
Shahryar Mohsin Syed Ali.
Shahryar will be studying cybersecurity at Norwich University and would like to thank Mr. McKeon and Ms. LaChapelle for their support.
Alishba Saida.
Alishba will be studying biology with a specialization in neurobiology at Boston University and wishes to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their love and support.
Mateen Taj.
Mateen will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank his parents, sisters, and friends for their support.
Nevea May Tavares.
Nevaeh will be studying biology at University of Massachusetts Boston and would like to thank Ms. LaChapelle and Ms. Shields for their support and patience throughout the year.
Mia Elizabeth Tell.
Mia will be studying finance at Virginia Tech University and wishes to thank her teachers, friends, and family for their support.
Michael Scott Kanoa Temple.
Michael will be studying new media design at the Rochester Institute of Technology. Michael would like to let his family, teachers, and friends know that he is extremely grateful for their love, companionship, and support throughout the years.
Matthew Edward Terry.
Matt will be studying business at Michigan State University and wishes to thank his parents for their support.
Alexander Thales Cupidon. David May Tong. Troy Marcelina Torville.
Troy wants to thank Mr. Mostow and Ms. LaChapelle for their support in getting him to graduate.
Hunter Douglas Travis. Annika Tripathi.
Annika will be studying cybersecurity and criminology at Florida State University next year. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all their help along the way.
Daniel Alexis Sapota.
Dan wants to thank his friends and family.
Amelia Hannah Uglioloro.
Amelia will be studying education at Ithaca College while continuing to pursue her love for dance. She would like to thank her family, her friends, Ms. Namath, and Mr. Worcester for all they have done to get her here.
Stephanie Granzoch Venturini. Aryan Verma.
Aryan will be studying public policy at UMass Amherst and wishes to thank his family and friends for their support.
Jake Matthew Vernikov.
Jake is going to UMass Boston to study management information systems and would like to thank his family and teachers.
Alexander Sergeyevich Veselkov.
Alex will be studying mathematics at the University of Massachusetts Amherst and would like to thank his parents and teachers.
Annie Catherine Watt.
Annie will be continuing her education at Fairfield University and would like to thank her mom for always letting her leave school early.
Emma Lynn Whittam.
Emma will be studying sustainability and human ecology at the College of the Atlantic. She thanks her friends, Miss Daly, and her mother for everything.
Victoria Peixoto Enrique Xavier.
Victoria will be attending Quinsigamond College to pursue her career as a nurse practitioner and would like to thank both her parents for all their support, her brothers for always motivating her to do better, but most importantly, she would like to thank God.
Rachel Richao Su.
Rachel will be studying business management at Stony Brook University and thanks her parents, teachers, and friends for the support along the way.
Hanya Zaman.
Hanya will be studying psychology at the University of Massachusetts Amherst Honors College. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their support.
Nicholas Ethan Zubarev.
Nick will be studying computer science at Penn State, and he'd like to thank his parents for pushing him very hard, especially this year.
I now ask the class of 2024 to please rise. Having met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Ashland Public Schools, I ask you to take your tassels and move them to the left side of your cap. In doing so, I now pronounce you the 151st graduated class of Ashland High School.
Told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van. In a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried.